amplifiers. In this video, I'm reviewing the Fosi Audio BT20A Pro stereo Bluetooth amplifier. Let's get it. What's cracking, audio fans? It's David here from Prime Audio Reviews. So I like these little amps. This is the third Fosi product, I believe, that I've tested from these guys. So far, they've been really good. This one is a little bit different. And most notably, well, at least to me, is the new kind of space blue color. Look at that. Gone is that traditional sort of brushed matte black feeling one. It feels good. It feels better than the black one, as well as looking better, in my opinion, that is. So this is a 600 watt amplifier. That's 300 watts per channel. Questionable. I know that's what you're thinking. You're probably right. I mean, with the with the stock power supply that they give you, yeah, you're probably not going to reach the max specs. So if you want to run some big ass speakers, or if you want to have the most fullest, biggest impact kind of sound, you're going to have to shell out a little extra for the power adapter, the upgraded version. Now, the price of this one, I'm not entirely clear yet. It's being released today, I believe. Look, the old one was 60 bucks. You can get it for less now. So I'm expecting this one to be about the same, probably like $69, $79. And for that, well, let's talk about the exterior first. So you got the nice new color. It feels fantastic. It feels a little bit more substantial than the original BT20A. It's got a bit more heft to it. And on the front, look at that. You get this beautiful new coppery colored dial. You see the position on the dial, that's where I had it sitting at to run my NHT C3 speakers. And just like the previous version, we've got treble and bass tone controls here and a power switch here. Now around on the back, we've got RCA inputs, your binding posts for your speakers, and a subwoofer pre-out. Hello, very nice, very nice. That's your DC24 input, and of course your Bluetooth antenna, because just like the previous version, this guy has got Bluetooth, and it's Bluetooth 5.0. It only supports SBC and AAC, so there's no aptX, there's no LDAC. Take it or leave it. But you know, this isn't really targeted to super high-end users. This is for people who have got, you know, they want a couple of little speakers in their kitchen, or maybe in the garage, in the workshop, something like that. You know, little affordable secondary systems, or just little budget systems. That's what this is targeted at. Don't be plugging these into your, you know, $50,000 top of the line floor tower speakers and things like that. That would be absurd, wouldn't it? But for a little modest setup, like you got a little pair of bookshelf speakers, this is just right for that job. So what is different compared to the original BT20A? Well, first of all, this one is equipped with the Texas Instruments TP-A3255 amp chip. That's the same one found in the TB10D that I reviewed recently. In addition, this one has got socketable, aka swappable, OP amps or op amps. So you can actually swap out the two op amps in this and, you know, fill them in with some Muso 2s or OPA 26041Ps or whatever you like, whatever's compatible. So it does have the option of, you know, customizing or tweaking the sound signature. Now, as you've probably guessed, you can input audio either through the RCA input or via Bluetooth. Now, I tried both ways, of course. I hooked this up via RCA to my SMSL C200 DAC. That worked a treat. And I also tried it with Bluetooth as well from my iPhone. And both sounded good, but of course the wired version sounded better. So once you've paired it to a device like a phone, every time you turn the amp on, it will automatically reconnect via Bluetooth to your phone. If you want to unpair it or reset got the Bluetooth connection, you just push the volume knob in for a few seconds and it will disconnect. So with all that said, let's talk about how the BT20A Pro actually sounds. And first of all, keep in mind we're talking about, I assume, a sub $100 amplifier, so just keep your expectations in check. Keep it within the context of that. To some degree that has affected my subjective opinion, but honestly this thing packs lots of power for a little unit like this, more than I'll ever need for my bookshelf speakers, to be honest. It can push my speakers to ear popping levels that probably make my neighbors complain. So remember, please listen at responsible volumes. The bass and the treble tone controls work great, and unlike the original model, these ones have a sort of a notched center position, so it firmly clicks into place. If you want to find neutral, it's very easy to do so. I like that. And not only do we have this new color volume knob, but the knobs in general, the dials in general, feel a little bit higher quality than the original BT20A. So whether you're listening to music, watching a movie, or playing games, you can be sure that this little guy will deliver nice, transparent and detailed sound. It's pretty faithful, it's pretty neutral to the original source, assuming you've got your center position here, but of course you can tweak that however you want. With my specific speakers, I found that the center position was the best option. I could even live with the bass being slightly lessened or attenuated a little bit in the treble up, but you can do whatever you want. The tone controls work really well, so you can tweak it just however you like. I didn't experience any hissing or humming or background noise, whether in wired mode or Bluetooth mode. It's got this nice black background. Of course, it's not as nuanced and, dynamic as a sort of upper scale amp, but like I said, this is a sub $100 unit, and look how small it is. I can hold it in one hand. It's that small, but it's powerful. It's got a small form factor. It's got this lovely solid chassis. It really does feel good for the price. It's incredible value. Oh, and by the way, right now, from the 10th of April until the 30th, there's a discount code that you can use. Will give you 20% off the price, so check in the description down below. I've got the discount code down there. What a great deal. And honestly, there's not a whole lot more to talk about. So in conclusion, with the new aesthetic, the new look, the upgraded internals, the 3.5mm pre-out, fantastic. Finally I've got something that I can hook up to my subwoofer as well. It's just a really good value amp. Check the other reviews online on Amazon and AliExpress. Everyone who's got it so far seems to love it, and honestly, so do I. And I'm going to wrap it up there. So thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, give it the old thumbs up, Parfam audiophile style. If you're new here, you should probably hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on audio content like this in the future. And until next time, I'll see you later.